Well, Good Friday, everybody. We just got ourselves a long lost package there. It's something that's been in the mail for a while, so I guess because of the holidays, everything's been sort of messed up. So, but we got our Rabid Baits, and nice looking sticker too. So make sure we put those on the kayak. So there was, in our area we have stained and clear water, so I went with dark and pumpkin watermelon. So, and if you don't know what a rabid bait it is a Ned rig with fox hair on it. We'll watch a video about it in a second. But Monster Bass started putting this in their boxes. People started using them and started to swear by them. So that the watermelon maybe with fox hair on it. They put it in the plastic. You tell me that ain't kind of cool. It's kind of, when you're going to set yourself apart with something that's really neat, different, and hopefully works. So we had some Z-Man rigs there. So basically, we're just going to take that and we'll put this on top of that. And that's that. And this is going to sway in the water just like that. So, before let's see what this thing looks like in the water. So, let me add this other window here. Hey, how you doing, Lemansky? I'm glad you can join me. So, we're talking about Ned baits, rabid baits. These are Ned rigs. This one's a real dark one. I like the green pumpkin black. This one's green pumpkin orange. I guess the foxtail tells you what color it is. And it's just plain old green pumpkin, I think. It doesn't say. But these are actually really, really cool. So you can go to, we're going to go to Rabid Baits right now. Transition over to here. Bam, here we are. See, look at that. This is rabidbaits.com, and you're going to see they sell not just Ned rigs, but they also sell craws. So you can see that there too. And then finesse jigs too. So, but we're going to watch a video here about what we're talking about today, which is the Ned rig. And so let's see what it looks like. Big difference there between a regular Ned, which is Z-Man TRD. You just hop it along to the bottom, just a little bit. Let the current move that fox here. Or is it rabbit here? I think it's rabbit here. Their logo is a fox, but I think they use rabbit here. Let me look. about them. It says here, we're a group of fishermen who are tired of the same old soft plastics. Every year a new soft plastic comes out that has new appendage or a revolutionary new design. None of these soft plastics are very different from the other, and as fishermen we are left with a large selection of baits that look relatively the same, which is true. Rabid Baits has changed the status quo with a line of soft plastic baits that are different than anything else on the market. Hair molded into the soft plastic gives our bait a completely different look and feel to any other bait. Even while dead sticking, the hair on the bait provides constant stubble action, better mimicking prey and enticing fish to strike. Give fish in your lake something new to look at. So that, in a nutshell, I guess is what makes them different. Oh, they also do flies too, which is pretty cool. Got a great logo. I really do. They're really good. Have to pick that up. Those are hooks. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's go back to my screen. I am ready to row across the lake again. Mr. B knows one of my videos. Yeah, that was an adventure. Something my wife won't let me forget. And this spring, as soon as those rivers open up, I drop my. We'll get those after the video. After the once this thaw happens, the lakes are just now freezing up nicely. It was snowing pretty good this morning here in Klamath, and I noticed that my favorite lake, Lake of the Woods, is actually frozen, and not thick enough yet, but it is now frozen. Thank you. The one that was on the point. Oh! You are my guiding light. Yeah, I appreciate it. So did my daughter when you got there, and she won't let me forget it either. And so now I did sell that boat, so I'm not relied on battery power anymore. I bought a kayak, a really nice 12.5-foot kayak, super easy to paddle. Oh my goodness. And yes, I put stabilizers on it, so because my balance is really bad, you know that. So near impossible to tip that baby. So it works a lot like my pontoon did, but the my kayak is so much easier to paddle. I go out now and I paddle for about 5 miles on average every time I go out, and really nice. Got a nice fish finder on it, if you look at some of my videos, I mean, this last one I went to Rocky Point, and Rocky Point's really nicely sheltered, because when I put in and I drove back home, I noticed that the lake was just whipped up. The main lake was so whipped up, looked like an ocean with large waves and things like that. It was pretty scary. I mean, I would not want to be out on that lake. And you're right. I mean, Klamath Lake can change from serene, docile, flat to turbulent seas. It's such a huge lake, and it's shallow. And live and learn. Come to find out, Williamson's and Woods River are now closed, unless I discover that I have some Indian mint in me, which I sure wish I did, just for fishing. I allow Indians on it. How do you prove that? You get an Indian card or something? You gotta, how do you prove that you're an Indian? You must have a tribal card, huh? I don't know. There's got to be some way that people prove that they're an Indian that allows them to fish those things year round. But I would love to do another river float. It is. It was pretty. It goes totally crazy, and you guys were great. Yeah, and now I got stabilizers on my kayak. I can take my oxygen on my kayak with me, and this elevation, my doctors say that it affects my COPD in my lungs more. The doctor asked me why I moved here. I go, "What, are you kidding me? It's beautiful." And I get to fish and bird watch and look at all the water. He goes, "Yeah, the elevation's not good for you, Mike." And I go, "Yeah, oh well. Yeah, live and learn." Who would have guessed? It was only 3,000 foot difference. It's not that much. You know, we're like at the snow line, which, yeah, there's snow outside. So, but it's yeah, I'm ready to go out there again, and I need to find some soft water now. Hey, Funk. Hey, we were talking about, boom, Rabid Baits. Got my rabbit bait. Got my rabbit baits in. Choo, choo, choo. Look at that. That is the strangest looking thing I've ever seen in a bait. They put rabbit fur molded into a soft plastic, and that's my Ned rig. Now, it's amazing that trout are going for this too right now. So, I know, trout's going for this. And so we have lots, steelhead is really big right now, and trout. And up here in Klamath Falls, you know, they get about 10 pound trouts. I've never caught a 10 pound trout before. So I need to go back up to Rocky Point because they're there. I see them. They swim below me. And try these out. And maybe some drop shots and something like that. So, but I've got 3 different colors. I've got the orange watermelon, the black one, which this will be awesome in some of this murky water. Now some of this water is crystal clear, and so the regular watermelon and the watermelon and the orange watermelon would probably work really, really, really well. But if it's murky, then the black one will look really cool. And there's a great bass spot, Willow Canyon, Willow Valley, Willow Canyon, one of those, right on the border of California and Oregon. And where that I've caught my personal best bass. I mean, they got big bass in that lake. So maybe I'll head down there. I don't know. I have to do sort of a drive this week and figure out, for fishing reports, because Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife are not doing a fishing report this week because everybody's off. So I'm going to have to do a little feelers out there with the Bass Club and stuff like that, and have everybody report to me places that they've gone, and do a little driving around and checking out the area. So hopefully I can get a decent fishing report out this week for the Klamath County area. So I can't cheat by reading the ODFW report, recreational report. So anyway, I wanted everybody to see the Rabid Baits, and these are going to go on the kayak because that is a very cool decal. I'm really hoping that these will work. If they work, forget about all the other plastics. My goodness, I mean, they've got even the craws and finesse, and so what else would you need? Now, I do have a giveaway, so go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and I know you guys subscribe. Leave a comment below. JT Marshall won last week's giveaway, And this week's giveaway, giving away a really cool stick plastic. It's sort of half watermelon, half chartreuse. Sort of a split. It's a really cool looking soft plastic. So that's what I'm giving away this next week. So we're giving away something every single week. And so I'm looking forward to building our subscribership. I actually put my fishing report ad on Facebook too, Facebook Marketplace, so people can, for the Klamath area, so they can come to my YouTube page, subscribe, and get the fishing report for the area. But right now we don't have 4-inch ice, and you need 4-inch ice in order to go ice fishing. So I'm going to try ice fishing this year. That's going to be exciting. As soon as the ice thickens up, probably in another 2 weeks, and we'll give it a shot. We'll see what it's like. I mean, just dress warmly, bring warm drink, chair, and put a hole in the ice and do this. So, and hope that something below me is there. Fortunately, my fish finder is completely portable. So, and it does have that special fish finder thing, a down sonar with a circle and whatnot. I gotta figure out how to read it because I've never done ice fishing, but that's what evidently you need in order to ice fish. So, my fish finder's actually got a screen for ice fishing, and but boy, I mean, you have to poke a hole, use the fish finder, see if anything's there. And then nothing's there, then you go to what? You go 15 feet, poke another hole, and look in your fish finder. I mean, seems like a lot of work to find a couple perch. So, that's cool. I don't know what it's like where you guys are at. So hopefully you guys are in an area where it's, either it's solid ice to where, not solid ice, but you can go ice fishing and you're having fun doing it, or you're out on the lake or the rivers. So, but there are a few lakes that don't freeze over here, so I need to go out and looking for them. So look next week or this coming week. We're going to be fishing with these this week. That is the strangest thing I've ever seen in soft plastic. It's just the strangest thing I've ever seen. It's so strange it probably works. So it's called Rabid Baits. Go to rabidbaits.com. You go there, boom. Don't forget to go to my contest, comment, and next Friday we'll do a drawing on that. And look for my fishing report for next week. Unless something else happens, we're good. Right now we got snow outside. It's a white day after Christmas here. Anyway, you guys, you take care, have fun, keep your lines tight, drop comments below. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And all the support that you've given me. Oh, I've got a really cool store. So if you go below and you hit support the stream, and then in the upper right, go to merch. I got some really funny merchandise. I don't know just look at it, because I think it's funny. I made up the sayings themselves. A saying like, being terrible takes practice. It does. And another one was, I don't know, you just go to it. Check it out. See what you think. All right, take care, guys. Have fun. Enjoy the weekend. Treasure the moments with your families. And if you're in